Hey yo, what's up, people? Right here I got a M4. I'm gonna be showing you how to take it apart, which is called disassembly, and how to reassembly. So right now it's like reassembly, meaning that everything together. The disassembly, you gotta take everything apart. So before I do that, I just gotta show you a little quick thing about this bad boy right here. So right here, that's the rear side post. If you lift this up right here, if you're not using like this CCO, you can use this side post to like look to it. And then by doing that, you're trying to look at this little circle. I don't know if you can even see it, but that's a little circle. You want to match that with this little point right here. Once you match it, and you should be able to get a clear picture of that object. So if I put this down back, I will be using the CCO. So to use the CCO, you first have to open it, and then you come and open it right here too, and then you look through here. But if you notice, you won't see any red dot because nothing is on. And usually when you have the red dot on, pointing on the object, you just gotta match the red dot on the object, and then you pull the trigger. You should be able to get a good shot, like a kill shot. Sometimes it might not be a kill shot, but when you're ready, depending on your marksmanship, you should be able to hit that target. So by doing that, so like I said, if you look here, there's no red dot. Now pay attention. When I turn this on, notice. You see the red dot? Yep. And now it's on too high. So to reduce this, so if you come right here, let's see. All right, you can see the red dot in there, right? So once you match a red dot on the object and you pull the trigger, control your breathing, you should be fine. You should have the kill shot. So I'm gonna go and turn this off. I'm gonna put the red dot off so I can save my battery for the CCO. So now you notice it's off. There's no red dot. So I'll close this back. And like I said, this is called the CCO. It's a scope that you look to. So right here, that's the hand grip. What else can I show you? This is the magazine wall. This is where the magazine go in, and this is where you kind of hold it. And then I have the when you put that there, it's on fire, like semi, meaning that you can pull the trigger and you can shoot once you have a shot in it. So I will go and turn that off. Yeah. So this is the tray. It's where the shots come from. So once you pull the charging handle back, this thing should be able to open. Now watch. You see that? When you're shooting, this is where the shot kind of injects. So anyway, I will show you how to open this. So you push this little object, this little pin, and then you turn around, you pull this out. And you can do that with your finger, or you can use like a sharp object, or you can use a pen. Normally in basic training, we use a lot of pen. And now in the Army now, I just use my finger. So, and then once you do that, you open this. This is the charging handle again. You will pull the charging handle out to get the bolts out. So this is the bolt right here. So when I pull on this, and you notice when I push it back, and I will show you the opposite side. So that's if you see right here, this thing, let's see. So right here, this is the part that you're supposed to like pull. So when you pull it, you see how it come out? Yeah. So that's how you do it. So I will take that off. That's the bolt. That's the charging handle. And then that's the weapon. So that's the upper receiver. This whole thing is the upper receiver, and this the butt stock, like this whole place is the lower receiver. I got the spring. The spring in here is the one that kind of pushes the shot. So there's a little pin right here, You see that little pin? When you push down on it, this thing should be able to come out. So watch me. So you see that? So it comes out, it comes right off. So see this whole thing. Sometimes you get stuck. So this is the stuff that kind of pull the bolt, for the bolt to hit the pin and for the stuff to fire. So it kind of, in other words, just push on this, and this pin right in here, it kind of comes out, it goes back, comes out and goes back, and then the pin pushes that, and then the shot fire. So this is very essential for the weapon. Without this, the weapon won't fire, and without anything in the weapon, it won't fire, but this is very important. What else? And this pin right here, the firing pin, is most important. If you break that, the weapon won't fire. What else can I show you? So I think that's about it. And I just did some firing on the range. You can see I got CLP, which is some lubricant you put in the weapon to make it a little greasy, not to be too dry when you are shooting. So that's why you are seeing on it right here. So you see that? Yeah, it's really dirty. I shot it maybe over like 200 rounds yesterday doing some codification. So I'm gonna clean this bad boy. So I'm not gonna reassemble it. So I disassemble it, and I'm not gonna reassemble it. For the reassembly it, simply what you do is the spring, you put it back right in here where it came from. Maybe I should do it, a quick one. So the reassembly again, you take the spring right here, you kind of push it in, and then that little pin I was showing you, you gotta make sure it kind of hit it. So you see that? That was easy. Again, this part right here, you kind of put it through there like this. You don't turn it around like that. So this side, it goes in there like this. But before you do that, you gotta get the charging handle in. And the charging handle is this one right here. So to do that, let me just turn this around a little bit. You gotta turn the weapon upside down, and you turn this thing upside down, just how you see it. Don't turn it like this to put it in, you turn it like that. This side face up. So, and then you matches this little thing right here. There's a spot for it. So you put that in. Okay, and then you see, you notice how it stays. And then again, like I said, you put this in like that. You don't turn it the other way around. So that's how you do it. And then sometimes, if you have this thing kind of like this, it won't go in. It has to be like this out. That's the only time, because you matching everything. And then when you set it there slow, and then you just kind of slide it. You see that? And then you close the weapon. And then once you close it, you can press the pin right here. You see that? And then take you back to normal. Now I can lift it up. Nothing can happen. And if I push this pin back and then pull it out, you see that? It comes out. And then to get the upper receiver from the lower receiver, meaning that you gotta unattach it. So you push on this pin again, too, because each of them has their own pin, and then you pull on this. So you see that? So now you don't have a weapon. I mean, you still have a weapon. You can beat someone with this until they pass out or die, but to physically shoot them, you gotta put them back together. So putting them back together again, I will close the feeding tray. You just gonna line them up. The first thing, you just line the first side, you should be fine. So you see that? You line them up, and then you press the pin. See that? I push on it, and then this other pin right here, I push on it. Boom. You got your bad boy. Yeah, that's how you do it. So anyway, have a good one, folks. Peace out.